actually have a story I'd like to tell you. If you're interested and if you have time to listen.
Actually, I do. Like, what is the story foretells? Like, what does it lead to?
Well, it's actually a story of. It's pretty dark. It's a gloomy story, and it's been lasting for over 500 years.
500 years.
A little over 500 years, yeah.
You come down to my office to tell me about something that happened over 500 years ago. Why?
Right. You know, I'd rather get to the gory part of the story. I'm sure you want to hear about the victims.
Right.
Right.
So victims, you meaning as in relatives?
I can't call them that. I mean, you know, some of them are. I guess we could say we are inseparable.
That's very clever, Mr. Anderson, but I can't buy it one bit. I mean, victims, mannequins, you drink blood, they say, 500 years. I mean, what does this lead to, Mr. Anderson? Please, let me know.
Well, I'd like to say, and I'll try to keep it as simple as possible, the man is like, you know, the top of the food chain, right? Mm-hmm. And then, you know, nothing can eat man.
Okay.
Except vampire.
Oh, vampires. So that's what it's all about. It's about your blood-seeking vengeance quest.
Right. You're a journalist. I am a storyteller, so it all makes sense to me to tell you my story. You were chosen. The sunlight. You like the sunlight?
Actually, I do.
Okay. Well, the last time I've seen it, other than this occasion, is in movies.
Oh, really?
Right. So, I hope you don't mind if I close the curtains.
Do what you do, Miss Anderson. It's your money.
That's much better. I'm sure you'd like for me to remove my glasses so we can have a more authentic interview.
Fair enough. But Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
Everything you're telling me sounds fictional. How do I know I can really trust whatever it is you're saying?
Well, I guess with people nowadays, I guess you could say seeing is believing, correct?
Yes, correct.
So, you're into a fun time, right? You like pretty girls and liquor and the finest of food.
Yes, I do. But what does this have to do with anything, Mr. Anderson?
So, maybe we could have a party.
Party. First off, Mr. Anderson, I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any parties. Just so you know, I'm just taking your money and we're doing this. That's it.
Right. Well, there's no reason to be afraid. If you like to try new things, you'd like this party.
So, Mr. Anderson, you called me earlier and said an accomplice has sent you. Can you tell me who this accomplice is that you speak of?
I would say like a bow to an arrow, or for more familiar terms with you, a bullet to a gun. Mm-hmm. One cannot go without the water that supplies the earth.
Okay. So, this accomplice, male, female?
Ah, yes. The master of arts. Care for smoke?
No, thank you, Mr. Anderson.
Understood. Yes. So if there was a garden of beauty, she would be a delicate flower who exists purely for elegance.
So, this accomplished girl, she going to be at the party?
Oh yes, she shall be there.
So when exactly is this party, Mr. Anderson?
Ah, you asked the best questions. The third blood moon, my favorite night.
Third blood moon. What exactly is that?
Well, every cup of wine filled with red shall appear on the floor because vampires must dance every third blood moon.